Hi, good evening. This is about 10 p.m. on the dot African time, West African time. So this morning I received a very devastating email from AWS. Our credits have expired. I received this email around 3 a.m., but my phone is always on do not disturb, so I did not get the notification until about 6 a.m. right when I was at the gym. I had a voice in my head say, check your email. Check your email. I opened my email. I also saw AWS credits exhausted. I'm like, the day has come. The day that I dreaded a lot. But so for my predictions, try to manage the cost. I kind of like calculated the credits running out in March, but I did not know that it was not going to get to March at all. So texted my co-founder, and then we're like, no problems. We'll work towards something. Currently, we're applying for extra credits because we want to double down. So, but another thought is we cannot rely on AWS to give us extra credit. So we need like cheap alternatives. So currently, we're looking for about 2 million to about 3 million naira. That'll be give or take about 1,500 or about $2,000 basically. And we believe that with $2,000 aggressively spent on business for 6 months will get us far. So will give us a good amount of money to like claim that we are break even at least. So on the other hand, we had a new team member join us today. Her name is Anita. She's primarily in tech sales, and then she's joining the journey. I'm super grateful to have her on board. Ideally, she's actually coming in as a consultant, but from our discussion, she said that she might be interested. So she's coming in as a consultant, quite alright. She's also wanting to help us build I would say, a proper sales process. She calls it a sales bible, but I call it standard operating procedures. You get the point. And this is what happens when you try to like take a process and make it as simple as possible, so that anybody who is introduced to that role gets the role immediately. And the aim in that standard operating procedure or sales bible is a situation where we want to scale maybe our code calling aspect and all of that, or our onboarding process and all of that. We have a system that we can put almost anybody with an very average IQ, with a very average sales experience, and they'll come up good. So super grateful for that. But when Anita came to the office, by the way, today was Anita's birthday, but she tried her best to like still show up regardless, and I'm very grateful for that. We never take that for granted. So she came around, we touched a lot of topics. We also looked at our pricing, and we figured out that at first our pricing looks interesting from afar, but then again, we need to like review it, not the price per se, but with the way it's structured. The way it's structured. So we looked at our competitor, which I would call him alternative or rivals or something than a competitor, because I'm a firm believer that we are in this company currently, we have the exact same product, but we are completely dealing with a different vision. And I see it this way. Someone is moving to the UK, someone is moving to Canada, and yet they think they are somewhat in competition. No, they have different destinations. So that's how I see that. That's how I see people who quote unquote ask me about my competitors. Yes, quite alright. Like I said, we have the same features right now, but 100. But looking at their roadmap, we are not heading that same direction. So I don't think it makes sense to want to compete with people who I would say are not on our racetrack in the first place. So we're currently reviewing our pricing, hoping to have something that's much more structured. It's the price is kind of like currently is fair enough to weed away um weed away a good no a lot of businesses that can't afford basic services. I mean, it's about less than $10 a month. So if your business can't pay less than $10 a month, then there's an issue. One two is mm, we are trying to figure out a very flexible price plan, So when we get the objection on payment, everything just goes smoothly, telling how cheap and valuable. So we're looking at how we can create a proper offer that reduces the amount they pay, but still drastically increases the value they get. We'll get back to you on that meeting. So Anita also had to like review our should I say currently our appointment setters, which is Rose and Mayoko. We did like a little bit of role play and she listened to them. She was she kind of like had the same conclusion that they need to work on their confidence. I'm quite alright. Yeah, confidence is what we believe they should work on. So we did a little bit of role play. So I felt like I should also get involved in the role play. I figured out that it's been years since I tried out the role play. I was very, very rusty. Although I don't want to sound braggy, but I basically followed the script from Jordan Belfort, The Way of the Wolf. But she was like, when you open it like that, when you open up that way, you sound a little bit salesy. Quite alright, it's true. But then again, it's from Jordan Belfort, The Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, is basically legendary, and then his stories were fully told and listened and entertained by other people. So, like I said, I will assume that she's the expert in that role. I'm just following whatever advice she gives to us, and then I'm picturing myself picking up the phone and calling clients saying, "Hi, am I speaking to Anita? Oh, great. My name is Udo from Tichala. Oh, yes. Perfect." Just adding all those tonality, basically leading it, receiving rejections, still going ahead, taking full control of the company. And today I kind of like I really felt like I really had this identity of a boss because Rose referred to me as the boss. Now you may be wondering that what does that mean? I have run different businesses, but I really, really so I take this approach of I am working with friends in the sense that you don't have to boss me up, boss me up. Let's relate, let's be friendly, let's be open. But today she was hell bent on that boss, and then it's almost like what, have I been sleeping on this whole idea of being a boss? Because literally I have since a very young age I've been in that position to lead or run businesses, uh, family business by the way. So I'm grateful for that, and then I think I'm going to take full accountability of that role and full responsibility that comes along with it. Uh, what else happened today? I made a couple of notes. I reviewed my content because so I have some videos that I want to upload to YouTube, like content that I have created. And then I promised you the conversation I had with with one of my respected mentors. And then I'm sorry I can't drop it today because I just finished with some client work because I believe that the daytime belongs to T'Challa 100%. The evenings can go to client work. I'm slowly, like I said, unwinding client work coming to me. So I only want to take like high profile clients that take minimal effort. I mean, you can't blame me for wanting the best, right? So so that's why I it's already 10 p.m. and then that's why I I'm still here. I should have done this earlier than now. Let me quickly grab my notebook. Let me see things I took note of during Anita's meeting. Oh yeah, so she kind of like gave me this nice content idea. What she like, customer experience leads to retention, strong retention leads to referrals, and referrals leads to increase in sales. I mean, that was like a very nice, valuable Instagram reel there, or YouTube shorts to be precise. So she just gave me that content. I was just laughing in my head that she just got sent. Um, Yeah, she kind of like she kind of like maybe remember that there's something called telesales. So we can actually look for companies to service telesales, teach telesales air ticket. So I was thinking of taking of her knowledge, bundling them up in courses and attempting to sell them. So we're just thinking of avenues to make money for the company or to, because we're in the attention economy and social media is a must for any business. So I was thinking of ideas to just give out packed value to our customers using newsletters and all of that. So that too is also there. I mean, we're giving out massive valuable content. So content for T'Challa will start very very soon. That one I'm still organizing my day. I'm trying to do about two reels a day. Two reels a day. Sit down, say it, and have like my video editor bring it together and make everything make sense. Then on the other hand, talking about my content, I would say I am my video editor. We reviewed the content for today and yeah, the content nice. You can see I am very very tired. I'm very very tired. I'm just trying my best to like show up. Then after showing up, I'm going to later start getting into things like optimizing thumbnails, captions, and all of that. But for now, I just strictly post. I'm going to get out quality and quantity volume out there. Start thinking too much. So I have like a whole lot of things that I wrote. Hopefully, I'll give updates on them very very soon. Oh, kind of like so. Well, Ayo, Anthony, me, we touched on a whole lot of topics. We touched political topics, and we had like a phrase: "What is feminism in Nigeria?" Because for some very strange reasons, we don't feel like they are the same thing. Feminism in the West is way different from feminism in Nigeria. I'm still yet to discover the difference, but that's what some of them said. So you can't bring me in. So I have to be up by 4 a.m. tomorrow to work out, be at my desk. Yeah, I woke up by 4 a.m. today. Ha! I snoozed the alarm. I snoozed the alarm. I even set another alarm for 5 a.m. because I slept by 12 a.m. in the morning. Waking up, starting to get up by 4 wasn't just right. It didn't just feel right to me. So I just didn't want to do anything funny. I like risk myself and all of that. So I quickly need to like get this video ready and upload it to YouTube. Thank you very much for showing up today. See you tomorrow.